Margulies, and this is Denise Margulies, and we're the owners of Core Fitness NYC. This is one of the oldest personal training boutiques in Manhattan. It's been here for 25 years, and we've had a host of major clients who've come in and out of here over the years. We've helped a lot of the Upper East Side community, a lot of the New York City area. And today we're here to show you some basics about core training, because the other night my wife did a really great segment on abs are made in the kitchen, and today we're going to show you our segment on how abs are also made in the gym. So let's start out with the number one important thing about ab training. Ab training is not just about crunches and sit-ups. It's about learning how to isolate your core in a very direct way. And one of the best ways to do that is to start out with some very basic movements that don't involve crunches or sit-ups at all, but in fact to start out with the plank and to really learn how to engage your core. Today Denise is going to show you some different ways to do planks. So first she's going to start out with a low plank, which is a very basic plank that most people can do because it's literally less pressure on the shoulder joints. She's going to start out with the most basic one where you're not fully supporting your body, but instead you're on your knees. And what she's doing is she's keeping her core tight, her face is looking down to the floor. She's breathing diaphragmatically so that she's blowing out the air through her mouth and contracting her abs as she's doing it. And she's going to work on, time. These are timed exercises. Okay, so that would be for a beginner. And then if you want to become a little more advanced and stabilize your own body weight, you then go on your feet. Keep your core tight, keep your glutes tight. You want to keep everything nice and tight and braced. And then you want to focus on your breathing. Now what she can do is once you become proficient at that, you can then lift up a leg, engage the glute. You can switch legs back and forth. She can also work her obliques by rotating her feet one way, then the other, so that she's engaging her waist, her obliques, just like that. In addition, she could raise one arm up and switch arms, so she can go back to the stable position, raise an arm up, extend one arm, put it back, and then extend the other arm, put it back, and then engage, put a leg up, good, and then another leg up. But she can rotate through this series. Now, after you've mastered all of this, then you should start to dabble in the side plank. Can you please demonstrate a side plank? So that would be a very basic side plank where you're not fully supporting your body. You're using your knees to engage your obliques. And then once you become more proficient at that, then you would progress to a side plank with your feet stacked, your core engaged, your obliques engaged. And then if she wanted to make it more dynamic, she would start moving her hips in a very controlled way, just like that. And then she would repeat all this on the other side. And what people find is that they get a lot more out of these basic core movements than doing traditional crunches, which involve the neck, and most people don't even perform the crunch properly. So it really is, and it's really not a challenging exercise, whereas planks can be extremely challenging just to first master the holding positions and then to establish dynamic movement patterns in the plank to make it more functional movement patterns. Okay, great. I hope you enjoyed this, and for our next series we're going to demonstrate some very high-grade ab workouts.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
Have a great day, but I want to share my favorite product. So, my